Let's start with the tall, pale king of internet horror himself, Slenderman. He's like Slender from Fortnite, but terrifying, faceless, and definitely not here to hit dance. Slenderman first emerged from the dark corners of the internet back in 2009 on a forum called Something Awful. It was just a Photoshop contest. Make a creepy image. But one user added this tall, faceless figure in the background of some old playground photos, and a legend was born. The internet ran with it. He's usually described as being over 7 feet tall, dressed in a black suit with a white shirt and tie.
All caps, and they're just toying with the little kids.
Like if your nightmares had a job interview. His face is completely blank, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, just smooth, pale skin. But somehow, you always feel him watching.
Always watching.
He also has these long tentacle-like appendages that come out of his back, usually when he's about to snatch someone or mess with their mind. Abilities? Oh, he doesn't speak. He just watches and stalks and occasionally snatches people. Mostly kids. Sounds familiar. He can teleport, distort electronic signals, and cause memory loss or hallucinations. He's also been linked to something called Slender Sickness, a mix of nausea, paranoia, and hallucinations. Basically a Monday morning without coffee. Victims also experience nosebleeds, insomnia, and a sense of being followed. A classic horror villain package. And what does he want? That's part of the fear. Nobody really knows. Bruh. Some say he abducts children, others say he stalks people until they go insane. But most versions agree, once he's chosen you, there's no escape.
Oh shit, not good.
Where he really became a household name, though, was during the golden age of YouTube gaming around 2012. Think early PewDiePie or Markiplier or Screaming in the Dark kind of era.
What a fucking...
Where they play Slender the 8 Pages. Slenderman's popularity exploded after that. Fan games popped up everywhere.
Hey, yo!
He became one of the most recognizable internet monsters. In 2018, Hollywood tried turning his mythos into a movie, but let's be honest, it didn't land.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
But the darkest chapter? In 2014, 2 girls in Wisconsin committed a violent stabbing, claiming Slenderman made them do it. Suddenly, the line between fiction and reality got way too blurry. What started as internet lore had spilled into the real world, and people were shook. So yeah, Slenderman didn't just haunt forests, he haunted the entire internet. Now, if you're alone in the woods and your screen starts glitching, just remember, it's probably not your Wi-Fi. It might be him. Now, let's talk about a face you'll never forget. Basically, if the Joker and a Hot Topic employee had a kid and raised it on Monster Energy, Linkin Park, and unresolved trauma, your result, Jeff the Killer. Jeff's descent into darkness started when he was just a 13-year-old kid, Jeffrey Woods. After moving to a new neighborhood, he and his brother Lou had a run-in with some local bullies. Jeff fought back, but the incident led to Lou taking the blame and being sent to juvenile detention. This event marked the beginning of Jeff's psychological unraveling.
In prison.
Then came the party.
No party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's just up.
No, not that kind. The bullies returned, things escalated, and Jeff ended up doused in alcohol and bleach and was lit on fire. He survived, but was never the same. His skin turned ghost white, his hair darkened, and that smile, permanent. Jeff literally carved a smile into his cheeks like his face was stuck in selfie mode.
What the Sigma?
And then he burned off his eyelids so he could never blink. His transformation culminated in the murder of his parents and his brother Lou. Before killing Lou, Jeff whispered his infamous catchphrase, "Can you guess?" Kind of like what your mom tells you every night.
Go to sleep right now.
Ironic, really, because after seeing his face, you won't. His face became an internet jump scare classic: white skin, sunken eyes, and that bloody smile haunting forums, YouTube thumbnails, and Tumblr dashboards like it paid rent there.
Give me rent.
But unlike Slenderman, Jeff doesn't wait in the woods. He doesn't glitch your screen or whisper from afar. He comes to you.
I'm about to come up.
Knife in hand, smile in place, and if you hear those three little words,
Go to sleep.
you better hope you wake up. Jeff the Killer is more than a meme. He's a walking nightmare, a symbol of how internet horror can take something simple and twist it into something unforgettable.
Go to sleep.
Smiling dog. Sounds cute, right? Like someone just wanted to show you a wholesome picture of their goodest boy. But nah, this ain't that. This is digital nightmare fuel.
What the hell is even that?
If you're ever offered a file called smile.jpg, just say no. Not because it's a virus. Well, actually, yeah, it kind of is. Just not the digital kind. Smiling Dog is one of those creepypastas that doesn't jump out at you. It creeps in. Slowly. Like when you hear a weird noise in your house at 3 a.m. and pretend it's just the wind. The lore goes like this. Smile.jpg is a cursed image on it. A dog usually described as a Siberian husky sitting in the dark with human-like teeth, glowing red eyes, and a smile that looks like it's been photoshopped by the devil himself. Behind it, a shadowy, hellish background. It's not jump scare scary, it's why does this feel like it's looking through me scary. Anyone who views the real image supposedly starts having vivid nightmares and hallucinations, especially of the dog whispering a single phrase, "Spread the word," because this cursed image wants to be seen. Like a chain letter from hell.
Spread my ass.
Some people say that if you don't share the image, the dog gets angry.
Why did you redeem it?
Victims reportedly experience sleep paralysis, waking up in the middle of the night unable to move, only to see the smiling dog at the foot of their bed. Sometimes it whispers. Other times it just stares.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
But the worst stories say it even climbs onto the bed, though.
Yeah, boy.
Whether that's real or a nightmare-induced illusion, no one can say. And that's the real horror. There's no monster physically chasing you, no shadow lurking in the corner of your room. It's all in your head, but it feels real. The fear lingers long after the screen goes black. It's less about gore and more about psychological dread. Like once you've seen it, it lives rent-free in your mind.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
And hey, if you don't want this demon dog showing up at the end of your bed tonight, maybe hit that subscribe button. Because nothing says protection from cursed images like supporting the channel. Seriously, save yourself from the dog. Subscribe.
Please, every time you close your eyes, you will see me.
Ah, yes. Ben Drowned. The creepypasta that made everyone look at their old Nintendo 64 and go, "Nope, not today." It all started with a college student who got a mysterious, unlabeled cartridge of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask from a shady old man, which, let's be real, is already red flag number 1. But when he plugged it in, things got weird. The file name? Ben. The save file kept resetting. NPCs were acting strange. Link's body would distort, float, or even catch fire. And then came the real horror. a statue of Link, known as the Elegy of Emptiness, that followed him everywhere.
Why are you following me?
The game glitched in increasingly disturbing ways. Characters spoke in reversed text, the music warped into distorted, ghostly versions, and Link would randomly die in ways that weren't even possible in the base game. Eventually, the player deleted the Ben save file, but the game started addressing him by name, as if Ben had escaped the file.
Bang.
And here's where the creep factor explodes. Ben wasn't just a glitch, he was a spirit. According to the lore, Ben was a boy who drowned and somehow got trapped inside the game. The cursed cartridge acted like a digital Ouija board, letting his spirit haunt whoever played it next. The story blew up thanks to a series of found footage-style YouTube videos, complete with actual gameplay footage and terrifying in-game events that felt way too real for the time. And that's why Ben Drowned is still legendary. It took something nostalgic and safe, Zelda, and turned it into something haunted. So next time you find a mysterious old game cartridge at a yard sale, maybe just leave it where it is.
Why did you leave me?
The Backrooms. All right, let's talk about a place so cursed it feels like your game crashed. But in real life. Welcome to the Backrooms. Basically, what if reality had a bug report? The legend says you enter this place by accidentally no-clipping out of reality. Like walking normally and suddenly falling through the map. One blink, you're in your house. Next blink, you're in a giant yellow office that smells like wet carpet and childhood trauma. This is level 0. Endless rooms, same ugly wallpaper, buzzing lights that sound like they're plotting something. It's like an abandoned call center from 1997 but with more anxiety. And don't get comfy, you're not alone in there. People say shadowy things wander the halls. Creatures that stay just outside your vision. Like that one NPC that keeps walking behind you for no reason. Some explorers hear footsteps. Others swear something was breathing behind them. Me? The moment I hear a light flicker, I'm speed running the exit route. But good luck finding one, the Backrooms loops. Left, right, straight, it all looks the same.
Oh shit, here we go again.
It's basically a maze designed by someone who hates happiness. Finally, the last one on our nightmare tour, the Russian sleep experiment. The creepypasta that made everyone collectively say, yeah, I'm good with 8 hours of sleep, thanks. Back in the 1940s, Russian researchers allegedly kept 5 political prisoners awake for 15 straight days using an experimental gas. The setup was like something straight out of a horror lab, sealed chambers, mics for monitoring, no beds, and plenty of creepy silence. At first, everything seemed fine, but after a few days without sleep, things took a turn. The subjects became paranoid, started whispering into the mics, and eventually stopped talking altogether.
Did you know that if you stop talking, we don't have to hear your annoying ass?
Then came the screaming. One of them yelled for hours until he tore his vocal cords. The others calmly smeared feces over the observation windows and went dead silent. When researchers finally opened the chamber on day 15, they discovered pure horror. 4 of the 5 were still alive, but mutilated organs removed, flesh eaten, bones exposed. They hadn't touched the food. They had, apparently, been eating themselves to stay awake. And the most chilling part? They begged the scientists to turn the gas back on. They didn't want to be saved. They didn't want to sleep. They wanted more. Now, of course, there's no evidence this experiment actually happened because the creepy photo you've been seeing, it's actually a Halloween decoration called Spasm. It's just a story, a brilliant piece of fiction designed to make your skin crawl. It tapped into that fear we all have. What happens if we break the rules of nature, if we push past human limits? The answer, according to this story, you don't become superhuman, you become something else entirely.
Bruh.